Hey guys, today I'm probably going to start the dumbest video idea I've ever had, and that is to listen to vidIQ's daily ideas. Now, if you don't know what this is, first of all, vidIQ is just like some YouTube plugin thing to help you make videos better, faster. It helps me add tags and stuff. It's pretty legit in that regard. But the daily ideas, I don't know about them. I've never made a video based on these predictions, and I think it'd be interesting to make some of these. So first of all, at the top, the worst Barotrauma guide you've never seen. I've never played Barotrauma, so I guess I can make the worst guide you've ever seen. And then the second one, she's never heard of Jacksepticeye. I think I can just trash that one, honestly. I just started accepting all these as positive, but they do still let you see the dismissed ideas. So basically, I saved all of these for about 2-3 months now. Yeah, 3 months now. Holy crap. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some of these, and they're going to be stupid. And my content, at least on shorts, will be really, really stupid for a little while. Because let's just look at some of these. SCP-049 vibing found footage. What does SCP-049 even look like? Oh, it's the Plague Doctor. Hello there, it's me in post. So, at first I was going to reject most of these that didn't fit my channel. But then I realized, why the fuck would I be doing this video if it just means I'm doing the same videos? So I made it. And it's about as dumb as you think. It was kind of stupid to make. I just went to Gmod, downloaded a few add-ons, and then recorded it, edited it, and there. It's there. Oh god, and then we got don't break mirrors and Phasmophobia. Fine, let's do some of these fucking stupid ones. Alright, which one am I gonna do first? When the ghost sings at the end. That'll be a bit stupid. I feel like a lot of these should just be bad shit posts. Watch what? Why is there French in that one? What? Je ne parle français. This is cursed. Okay, we're gonna make a this is cursed shit post. Alright, everything is cursed. This is gonna be the laziest video I ever do, but it'll be okay. This is the dumbest short I'll ever do. Or actually no, it's not even gonna be close after I do some of the other ones. This is cursed. This is cursed. This is bone. And then shortly after I did the This Is Cursed shit post, I decided to move on and do another one. Specifically, I had a video idea called This Is How You Spend Alone Time with a Ghost. And so I decided to marry a ghost. This is how to spend alone time with a ghost in Phasmophobia. But sadly, we are in the no-go zone pretty immediately. So for my next video, it was decided that I'm going to be doing one about gaining levels and fast. Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to gain levels like you're hacking. The shame about doing videos like this is that there's no real way to know how to end them. How many recommendations should I follow before I decide that it's enough? How much should I talk about the creation of each one? But for now I think I've found a satisfactory balance, despite the fact that as I write this, I only have nearly 4 minutes of content for this video, now that it's been significantly cut down from the source material. There are more recommendations that I plan to try out, mainly pertaining more to content I tend to do on my channel. For instance, I have already been working on a new, more cleanly edited guide series to how to play the game, so this one's definitely coming eventually. Then there's some that are kind of just obvious titles for clickbait, assuming I get a clip for them. So I guess they're okay too, but then there's a few that have actually inspired me to do some stuff, like this one mentioning an Easter egg has reminded me of an actual Easter egg within Phas that I might tell the story of. But then there's these that just are kind of not my content style, but does make sense to get clicks. And finally, there's ones that I think would honestly get me community guideline strikes. The one I'm showing on screen is one I showed before, but I won't say the name of because it's 1, controversial, 2, currently political, and 3, would be simulating acts of ongoing military conflict, all of which are pretty big no-nos. So since I already curse like a sailor instinctively, I'll try to not incite any more of YouTube's ire than I already do. Though instead of ending it off on I have more work to do, I'll actually talk about some more about the videos and how I'm starting to leverage AI some more, and then a short dive into some of the channel's analytics and discussing what I'm trying to focus on as I try to grow the channel some more. Firstly, the AI ideas so far haven't really panned out into great successes. In fact, they've barely garnered any attention at all compared to some of the other videos I've released. Firstly, the ghost dating short actually did okay, nearly getting 1,000 views. That's fairly typical of my shorts and certainly better than some of the random ones I've been making by myself, but it's also far from the most viewed short I've released. The ghost marriage regular video I released is actually doing pretty good for my Faz videos, and as far as just stupid meme videos go, it's exceeded my expectations even if it is just 40 views. It's almost Valentine's Day though, so everyone should be looking for a little love. The same, however, cannot be said for the SCP and Cursed videos. They were really just stupid and didn't garner much traction. SCP not even reaching 100 views is uniquely bad for my shorts, and the This Is Cursed video is just sitting at only 215 views. They do have somewhat higher click-through rates than my usual content, but the views are just way too low to justify it. This may be in part because I tried to upload these at what YouTube says are my viewers' peaks times on the platform. Sunday at 12 PM, my time, is apparently the most active time for my videos' viewers, and so that's when I released my SCP short. But I suspect that A, there might be way more competition entering the shorts feed at this time, and B, YouTube didn't recommend it as much since I'd already technically released another short less than 24 hours prior. I am personally saddened by the idea that these videos have been less performant, honestly because in part I was somewhat anxious about releasing them, since it was really a coin flip whether they would do well or not. But honestly, it's fine by me. It means that I can just keep on doing the content that makes me happy instead. But there's still time for these to get views. After all, the YouTube algorithm is known for occasionally bringing viewers to videos even 10 years later, after a viewing trend or two changes. Just look at the graph for the alone time with the ghost short. After a day, it randomly got put back into the shorts rotation and doubled its views. Maybe the AI is just ahead of its time today, planning for all its recommended videos to collectively be at the top in 3 years' time. And then as far as channel analytics goes, shorts are the lifeblood of it, bringing me the most subscribers and views by a large margin. Speaking of subscribers, my channel's been growing subscribers steadily, approximately 2 a day. And while that's small potatoes or whatever, I'm happy with it. As far as viewers being subscribed or not, only a quarter are subscribed, which is pretty average from what I've seen, especially for a small channel. That said though, if you've made it this far into the video, it'd be nice to get that statistic up. With everything said, hopefully I flashed some charts and stuff on the video itself, so if you've only been listening, you can go back and look at some of it to see how the channel's been doing. All this stuff is, for the most part, openly viewable on Social Blade anyways, so I don't really have any qualms about sharing it. Other than that, I recently started streaming here on YouTube and Twitch, which has been fun, but I don't expect to become the next big streamer until I'm popular enough to sit, eat, and react to whatever video is popular that day and somehow gain millions of views off of that. And I've also branched out into uploading my shorts on TikTok, which I might follow up with by starting to upload on Instagram and maybe Facebook as well for boomers to see my videos. Alright, now that I've finished discussing all of that, which is certainly a lot, let's finish up by talking about some more AI uses for videos. See, while making this video, ChatGPT quickly gained popularity as it gives some very good, well-written, and mostly human-sounding responses to questions. So I began using it to reconsider titles, descriptions, and tags on videos, So expect some discussion on how well ChatGPT performs these tasks in the follow-up video. Otherwise, another controversial AI known as Stable Diffusion is one that I've also played around with and used to generate some of the drawn characters on my thumbnails and even my profile picture on this YouTube channel. It's pretty neat technology, but unfortunately, certain artists cannot comprehend a world where they coexist with machines that generate art in only a few seconds that take them hours to make. But I plan to eventually make a more robust video on art and AI and maybe how it's going to end the world, but that's in the future. For now, thank you all so much for watching, especially past this just pure narration about my thoughts on the situation. Expect some more interesting videos to watch like this in the future about some topics that expand past the comfort zone of the channel. Hit the subscribe button if you didn't do so when I very strongly recommended it. Leave a like as well if you got this far into the video, as it helps out a ton on SEO. And leave a comment if you know anything about more AI to mess around with. And as always, peace.